Okoye. I'm the creative director of Calobakeries. And the video compilation you're about to watch is a step-by-step process on how to make topper without machine, cake topper precisely. So this video was made by Calobakeries in collaboration with Sonkasbakingmaterials Group. It was sponsored by Sonkasbakingmaterials Group, rather. So when I say cake toppers, see what I mean? These are cake toppers, okay? They are handmade. These are cake toppers. These are cake toppers, character toppers. These are cake toppers, okay? These are cake toppers, and they are all cake toppers. I'll be showing you how to make these toppers. In the videos very soon, so enjoy. Hello, so this is the video that tells you the basic tools you need for making toppers, okay? Now the first important tool is your craft knife. Okay, this is your craft knife. As you can see, I have two different craft knives here. This is curved, while this is straight. The blade is straight, this blade is curved. Okay, so both of them works. It just depends on what works for you. Sometimes use the both, sometimes use just one. So this is your craft knife, okay? Then another important thing is your scissors, okay? You need very sharp scissors. This type of scissors is very reliable, okay? You can use this type of, if you're able to buy this type of scissors, you buy it. This is very reliable. Then your gum, okay? This is Uhu gum, is the best gum. Then you have your skewer for your topper, the big topper. I have your toothpick for your small topper. It's used to attach the topper to the cake, okay? Then you have your tape for measuring, okay? You can use any ruler, but I like this flexible one. Then you have your glue gun. This is your glue gun, okay? It's used for attaching the skewer to the topper. The reason why I like glue gun is that it dries fast, okay? So this is glue stick. Now to use your glue gun, you can see the wire. You plug it and you turn it on. Then you put this. This is glue stick. You can get it in tailoring shops. And when you want to get the tiny one, because there are two types. They're the one that is very thicker than this, okay? But this is the tiny one. You can get it from tailoring shops. You can also order online. So this is your glue gun. When it's on, this place becomes hot. So you let it rest. After some time, this thing will melt. So you cannot attach and go. Then, if you don't have this glue gun, you can have another alternative I do use before. You use your candle, okay, and this glue stick. You light your candle and you carefully place this by the blue flame, not the yellow flame. If you place on the yellow flame, it will turn this to black. So you place at the blue flame, then you attach it to the paper, then add your skewer. You will see it in the video. Then this is just a board, but it's my surface. I work on this board because when using your craft knife, you will not want to destroy your table or dent your table. So you get a board, a smooth board that you can work on. So this is mine. I normally work on this board. So when I make my topper, I don't dent. This is very important. Another important material is the glitter paper, the art papers. Okay, There are different type of art papers, but the most popular used one is the plain one and the glitter one. This glitter ones comes in sure the art bar comes in many colors. It's art, involves plenty colors. So this is gold. Okay, this is the glitter papers. You have gold. It's called glitter foam sheet. You have gold, purple, blue, red, silver. You have your green. You have different color. This is dark silver. This is orange. You have black too. So it comes in different colors. Then after this, you have the plain ones. This is called Spendulux paper. Okay. The plain one also come in different color. You have your gold. You have pink. You have silver. This is dark rose pink. This is red, black, silver, gold. You have many colors. So this is very important in making topper, especially happy birthday customized topper. So I'll start by explaining the stages of making customized topper. I basically categorized it into 5 stages. Okay, the first stage is the stage where you download the image. Okay, for example, if you're making this Paw Patrol topper, you have to download first. Okay, so the first stage is downloading / designing the image properly. You don't just download anyhow. You don't just see an image anywhere and print. No, when you want to print pictures, you have to print clear quality pictures. So after explaining the stages, the next video I will tell you how to properly download or design your image. When I say design, I mean this. This was not downloaded, this was designed. Okay, so it was designed using a machine called Cricut Design Space. Not a machine, an app in your phone. You can design this with an app called Cricut Design Space, or it can also be designed with Corel Draw in the system. So that is the first stage of making topper. Then the second stage of making topper is the size, to determine the size to print. You don't just download and print any size. You have to look at the cake carefully and know which size am I going to print this to suit what I see in the cake I want to do. Now, for most of these are customized topper, I print half of A4. This is A4 paper, so I make it half. I make it half of A4. It's the standard size. Even if you're doing a 6-inch cake, a 10-inch cake, it's going to fit very well. So then for other character topper, it all depends on what you see in the picture of the cake you want to do. Okay, if you're doing this for commercial use and a client say send you a cake and say make me this topper, you have to look at the cake carefully and figure out the size you will print this, the size you will print this. Because if you print this thing very big now and it fills this paper, it won't make any sense. Okay, so the second stage is determining the size. You have to sit down and carefully determine the size of the image you want to print. Okay, then the next stage is printing. Now, you have to print on an A4 card, not a plain paper. This is a card. It's not a plain paper. Okay, when you're making toppers, I advise you print on a card. So when you are finished downloading, you now go to a printing press. I advise for a printing press, not a cyber cafe. You go to a printing press, you tell them that you have some image in your phone you want to print on A4 card. That is how you don't. If you go there and tell them that you want to make topper, I don't think they will. A lot of persons will understand, except it's a place that already know about topper. Go there, tell them. So this is the video on how to download images for your topper. So I advise that you use Chrome browser. Okay, I think it's the best out there, as I learned from my graphics teacher. Okay, so you go to your Chrome, you open your Chrome browser, then you search for, let's say, Paw Patrol pictures. Then you add PNG at the end. So each time you're searching for any picture or topper, something you know you're going to print, you add PNG at the end of it. So you search. So after, when you have searched finished, you now click on your images. So you now scroll and select the particular one you want to print according to what is on the cake. Let's say we are printing, you want something like this on your cake. Now you click on it. When you click on it, you zoom out the image. Okay, as you can see, this image, as I zoom it out, the image is very clear. Okay, very clear, but not very clear, but it's very clear. Now if you zoom out like this, zooming out, and you don't see the image is not clear, you wait a little, maybe network is bad. Okay, but if you zoom out and the image is clear, you just go ahead and download. How do you download? Long press the image and click on download image. Now when you click on download image, look at what they wrote here: images.jpg. okay, is okay. If this comes out, is okay. But if you see numbers, 1 2 3, different long numbers, you know that image is not good for printing. You wait, let the image properly load. So let's download this. Let's pick this image now. Okay, this is also okay. I'm looking. I want to show you what I mean by the type you should not download. This one's network is really good, but if network is bad and you're trying to download, you will see that the image won't be clear. And when you long press and click on download image, you will see plenty numbers will appear here. This place images.jpg is, you will see plenty numbers. So once you see it like that, you wait a little. The pictures has not properly loaded, so you wait. So the same way you download this is the same way you download any other character cake topper. Okay, any other character you want to download, even if you're not using it for topper, you want to download character and you want to download properly, anything you're going to print, let's say you want to print hammer, you want to place on a hammer topper, you just hammer pictures, then you put PNG. PNG means portable network graphics. Okay, just simply tells you that when you transfer this image to the system or to another phone, the quality will not reduce. That is why we download PNG images. So when you are transferring it to print, the quality will not reduce. The same way, let's say you want to print out this hammer, you want to have this hammer as a topper on your cake. The same way, you long press to download. Okay, then you click on your download. So that's a simple way to download anything you want to print on the internet. Okay, let's say frames. Okay, I want to download frames. End it with PNG and you search. Okay, these are square frames. Let's be specific. Flower frames, flower round frames, PNG. Then you search. Okay, this will just come out for you. Okay, there are different types. Okay, you want, let's say, stripe black and white. You search. So it will come out for you however you want it. Okay, stripe black and white round. Let's put flower. See, however you want it, it will come out for you. Okay, so this is how to download images for printing. Remember to add PNG at the end, okay, when searching, so you not stress yourself. You take you straight to what you want. So you know Google is very tricky. Your words matter. Okay, your word matter. So whatever you want to search for, any cartoon, you just need to know the name and search. Okay, then you can get your topper. Thank you. Here is a short video on how to use the crooked design space. Okay, so when you open the app, okay, you click on new project. Then this is basically what comes out. Okay, so you click on text. Okay, click on system font. Okay, let's use this. Let's use this font. So you enter text. Let's say happy. After pressing happy, I press enter. Birthday. Let's say mom. Okay. So after that, you click on the happy birthday and place it at the center. So for you to be able to, you have to make sure the fonts, the alphabet, each of them are together. They must be touching. Okay. So you click on, you highlight the image and click on action. Click on group. So this alphabet will stand separately. So you arrange them. However you want it to be. Okay. So when designing, watch out for the yellow line. Okay. So the yellow lines will tell you, for example, I want this white to be the same height with this piece. So as I'm expanding it, I'm watching for when the yellow line will be equal. So I know now this is equal. So let's adjust this to touch this. Okay. So we are done with happy. Let's shift this.
So you can easily work on this. So this is B. Let's make the B big so I can join it to this, but not too big. Okay, so this is I. Actually this I can be ungrouped, so highlight, no, highlight, action. Okay, this cannot be ungrouped. Okay, let's continue. What is happening now? Okay. So this is R. So let's want the arrow and the I to be equal. So still on it, I want this. Okay, then the Y. Okay, so the mom, let's put the M here. I'm actually rushing, so the video won't take too long. So there you have it. So this is it. Now if you want to align, let's highlight just the happy. No, I want just the happy. Highlight just the happy. Okay, let's highlight everything and place in the middle. Okay, then what to do is to screenshot and crop. Screenshot and crop. So after screenshotting and cropping, you save, then you take it to the printing press to print for you. Thank you.
So in case you're doing this and you can't design it, what you need to do is look for a cake or a picture anywhere from the internet that has this, and then you go to the printing press. You tell them that can you help me design something like this? Okay, they will help you do it. Now sometimes these customized toppers come with names. For example, it must not be, it's not always happy birthday. Sometimes you say happy birthday lollipop, happy birthday peace, happy birthday Grace. Okay, so if you have something like that, you go there, you ask them, I want to design something like this, can you help me design it? Okay, so that's how you print a topper. So it will be printed on A4 card. Okay, I think is why I say A4 card. A4 card is the cheapest way to print. Okay, then the next stage, the first stage is cutting and gluing. I will show you in the video on how to cut and glue. Okay, after cutting and gluing, you have the finishing stage where you look at your this thing and remove the parts that are not properly placed well and do your finishing. That's the 5th stage. Okay, then there's one thing I want you to note is that if you go to a printing press and they are designing this happy birthday customized topper for you, okay, make sure the alphabets are joined together properly. If you look at this one carefully, they are joined together. This is joined to this. If you print and they are not joined together, see, so cutting it will be very, very difficult. So make sure that the alphabets are joined together. So when you print it, you'll be able to print it properly. So I've mentioned the 5 stages for you. So the first stage is download the image or design the image. The second stage is determine the size of image to print. The third stage is print on an A4 paper card, not a plain paper. Okay, the fourth stage is cutting and gluing. The 5th stage is the finishing stage. Okay, so bear this in mind. Hello, so for this video I'm making, I will not be doing everything here. So I'll be cutting this, the character top. I'll show you how to cut this, and I'll use this and this to illustrate. Okay, so we'll be starting with this. So just like I told you, I get my board, very important. So this stage now, we are in the 4th stage. Okay, the cutting process. So now this is it. So what I will do, I like using scissors for the outer place before I jump into my craft knife. Okay, carefully. And when you're cutting with scissors, don't be doing, you have to go once, you know you're done. Okay, I hope you're seeing what I'm doing.
Yes.
If you can't use scissors, you can use your craft knife all the way, but I prefer using scissors. I told you this type of scissors is very good. It's not like it's perfect, but it's very reliable. Unlike those other ones that turn blunt after just using it a few times. You can use this for months and it still remains very sharp. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing.
Yes.
can use your craft knife to go all the way. But I prefer using scissors first since it's faster. Before you do it on an actual work, try to practice, okay? Because if you don't practice, if you say you are doing it on the actual work, you make a lot of mistakes and you waste. So practice. So I'm done with cutting with this. So I've used my scissors to trim out the edges. So I can now move over to my craft knife. Use this hand to hold this thing very firmly and use this one. Apply pressure. Don't apply pressure, it will not cut. And if you don't hold it properly with this hand, it will cut. So this is it. Small, you don't need to rush it. Carefully cut. Just follow the black lines little by little, okay? Turn as desired or as required. See, when you're doing the edge part, like this part now, take it easy, because if you draw this, it will cut. So I'm taking it very easy. See, if I had gone like this, it would have given me trouble. So I'm turning it so I can support these two hands. So as you are cutting, look at this place. This place is really tiny, okay? So you can use your initiative and add something to it, so it will no longer be tiny. So you can easily work with it, because if it's very tiny like that, working with it will be very difficult. I'm sure when you're adding your art paper. So I'm trying to cut a little bit far. A little bit far from the black line. Please be careful of your craft knife. Very sharp. This place is tiny, so I'll try to increase my hand so it won't be that tiny. Normally when you add your glitter paper, your art paper, so sure. Okay, so you have few places remaining. So we're almost there. You can see I'm moving it around to suit whatever, however I want to cut. So if you have a cake order and I need to do a topper, and the topper, you charge the customer for the topper, because you have to decide how much you sell to your customers. Maybe if you check and your cost of everything is 1K, you can decide to sell for 1.5 since the person is your cake client. Okay, so we have successfully cut. So after cutting, the next stage is to add your gum. So we are going to be using the black glitter paper. Okay, So after cutting, the next step is to add your gum, uwu gum. Please don't leave any parts out. Add all over. I told you, top bond is not allowed. If you can try it to see why it's not allowed. So I mind you, I'm applying this on the black part, the place where the sweet is written, okay, not at the back. I'm applying it on the black side. You seen it? I didn't turn it. So after applying it like this now, I will bring my, this is a black glitter paper. So this is the back, this is the front. I will apply like this. So the same way you did the first one, you just have to go over it again. Carefully. Be careful so you don't go too inside. This one will go too inside. You bring your hand out a little. As you are cutting, to always turn to the back and see if what you're doing is neat. Okay? I hope you are seeing what I'm doing.
Yes.
Sorry to go too close. You just cut a little bit away from it. It's neater that way. As you cut, turn, you look at what you're cutting. Okay, look at the sides, make sure they're neat. If you turn and there's mistake, you quickly correct yourself. Try to make your work clean and professional. Okay. This moment I'll start using the cloth knife. See, I started. See, this is not really too nice. Okay. So when you turn, I told you as I walk in turn, look at this. It's not nice. Okay, so as I've turned and I've seen the mistake, I'm going to carve it better. So it's not show. I see, it's better. So when you're dealing with the edge, always start with the edge to cut. See, when I get to this edge, I stop. I turn to that edge and cut. I want to continue and cut. I turn back to this edge and cut. The same goes here. And when you're cutting, don't go twice. Go once. Okay? So you get a neat cut. Whenever I do the edge, do from both ways. Went on one line. I'm stopping here because that place is not straight. Cut, I turn, I cut the side. As you cut, you turn and look what you're cutting. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Try to look at what your work and make sure your work is neat. I've not even finished. The beauty is already coming out. almost done. Okay. So we're almost done with this. So this is your happy birthday suit. So now we're going to do the finishing. All these things are coming out. And you will not leave it. You trim it out carefully. This is the finishing. So you look at it, all these things coming out. So here is your topper. So this is it. So you add your skewer. I told you how to use this. You can apply your this and apply to this, or you can add something at the back. Okay, there's some topper you see some background at the back. You can add, let's say, another color at the back of this one, but it's not going to be glitter again. You can make it maybe silver, or you can make it red, or a different color, or pink. Okay, so you're going to be adding this to make it, to add color to it. So the other time we rub gum at the back. This time we're going to rub gum. I say we rub gum at the front for the round. This time around I'm going to rub gum at the back. Okay, so you have to be careful. Know where to rub your gum. Not where you're supposed to rub at the back, you're going to rub at the front. Or where you're supposed to rub at the front, you're going to rub at the back to spoil your work. And when applying your gum, just apply little, but make sure you spread very well. Bubble gum dries very fast, and the water content is very reduced, unlike top bond. So when you apply your gum, apply fast, because the other part you apply may end up drying. I'm replacing this. Okay. So after placing it, all you need to do is just a little bit slightly around it, not too close. Okay, use your scissors. I won't advise you to use craft knife for this one. Any color you're doing, okay, just use a concept. Follow the lines. That's the beauty of it. I'm far from it. I'm trying to follow the way the curve is, because that is the beauty of the topper. This part I like doing it with my toppers. Even if the customer did not request, I'll ask the customer, do you want 2 colors? So the same thing we did here. I'm following the lines. So yes, wow, so beautiful. So you can now, this is already hot, okay? Be careful, don't touch it because it's very hot to burn. So you apply this. Ouch. Apply carefully. Yes, good. And if you're using 2, you're using 2 skewer, the same way. So you want to make your work professional, okay? This is just a card from the printed A4 card. You apply gum. So here is your topper. Happy birthday, sweet. I hope you enjoy the class. Yes. And you don't see it difficult to. Okay, so here it is. So after downloading your picture, okay, according to what you want, you go to the printing press. They print for you. You now come back home and sit down. At your own leisure time, you cut. Okay? So I'm going to teach you how to cut toppers. So the height of this is, okay, this is 3 inches, as I told you. I normally print 3 inches for my topper. So now when you want to cut this topper, don't cut exactly here. Leave a little white space, okay? It makes it very beautiful, okay? So when I'm cutting, are you seeing it? I'm leaving a little white space. I'm not cutting close. Okay, just a little white space, and also try to follow the lines to come out very beautiful. And it's easier cutting this way. And watch what I'm doing. I'm not going the scissors plenty time. I'm trying to go straight, and I'm using this particular hand to control. Okay, so you won't master it immediately. Okay, practice make perfect. So when you cut like this, so the moment you have an order, don't wait till the dying minute to do this. Okay, do it immediately and keep. You know, one thing about topper is that you must use it as long as you're in this baking business. When I bring topper through, I don't print one, I always print two. Okay, because when I have an emergency order, I don't need to go to the printing press again. I just go ahead and use what I already have. Okay, so this is it. This is very beautiful. Okay, the same way you cut this is the same way you cut this. It's not that difficult. Okay, I'm going to just cut two. The white part around it makes it look beautiful. Okay. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
When you have a sharp scissors, you cut smoothly and easily. Okay. Okay, so still on topper, character topper. I told you now, you cut a little bit away from the picture, leaving a slightly white area. Makes it look beautiful. Like I said before, this hand is one place, is not moving. This is controlling where I'm cutting. So it's the best way to cut. Cut carefully, slowly. If you can't cut fast, okay, until you master it. Okay, yeah, it is very beautiful. So let's cut one more. The same way you cut this, the white part makes it beautiful. Okay, let's do that for this. I hope you can see what I'm doing.
Yes.
As you're cutting and you make mistake, just don't panic. Just continue what you're doing. So this is it, this is it. Okay, the same way you cut this is the same way you cut this too. More space, just cut around it, don't cut directly. Now cutting this, in case you want to print out the feet, you don't want to use fondant to do it, so you download this, just paw patrol feet. Okay, you download this and this is how you cut. It will look beautiful. I know you'll be wondering how I'm going to cut it. Okay, that is it.
No,
How do you like it? Okay, so let's also cut this. The same way. So here it is. So to actually make it a topper, you need your toothpick or glue stick. Okay, don't know if it's hot. Pause the video. Okay, now in case you don't find where it will be printed as card, this is card, it's very firm, it can actually stand. This is paper, it can stand. In case you don't find where you print as card, no need to panic. Okay, there's a solution for that. All you need to do is to print, then get embossed card. So when you print, you get an embossed card. Okay, let's say this is an embossed card. Okay, but this is not an embossed card, this is actually a calendar. So embossed card look like this. So you print, then cut out this way, then you add your gum a little. While we are waiting for the glue gum to get ready, let's gum this. So after adding your gum, glue it. So let's let it to dry while we work on this. So this is ready. So you bring your toothpick. There you have it. Same thing with this one. So you can also see from this one I made before. Okay. So since this one is big, I'm going to use skewer cut into two. See the same process. Now you make sure it's straight. One thing with this gum is once you apply, it starts drying and it's very strong. Okay, so this is it. So if you want to make your work look more professional, okay, just do something like this. Okay, so this is it. So if you want to make your work look more professional, okay, just do something like this. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Then you cover this. So you just add professionalism to your work. So this is just part of the paper. Okay. So now, I think this has dried up. The same way you cut this card, the same way you cut this, leave a little white space. Cut around it. I hope you understand. I don't know English now, so anyhow we speak it, let's take it like that. I beg. As long as I'm communicating, maybe I should use PG. Please pardon all my grammatical errors. There it is. Okay, so the same way you do the other ones, bring your toothpick. I like using this glue gum, okay, because it's easy to work with. So even if there's no light, you can just cut them and keep. Once you see NEPA light or gem, just plug in your glue gun and start working. So here is our topper. Okay, this is beautiful, whichever way it comes. So very beautiful. When you put them in a cake, they're actually very beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to make this. Okay. Pause it. Okay, so we are going to making this 60 topper. Okay, you can use craft knife to do this. I'm doing, okay, because it's more comfortable and faster using scissors. It's all about using your imagination, creativity. No, making cake too is also craft. So the same thing with craft. Okay. So it's all about creativity. Okay, so I've done the one I can do with scissors. So let's use the craft knife to cut the rest. Cut carefully, apply pressure. Try as much as possible to keep your blade straight. Okay, it's all about practice. Sorry. Okay, little by little you're getting there. Okay, see, carefully, little by little, you become familiar with it. It's not like you have cake order all the time. You can decide to do this as side hustle. From time to time, people order topper and you make for them when you have time. And you get extra money. There's nothing like excess money. You have the opportunity to make an extra income. What are you waiting for? Okay? Just like I'm making an extra income too right now from teaching. So this part is, you have to be very, very careful. Okay? So it will not break out. I'm being really careful right now. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing. I'm using this hand to support it, because if you don't support here, it may break out. Because I'm applying pressure. You don't apply pressure, it won't cut. Okay? So I'm applying pressure and I'm using this hand to support me while I go around. Okay? So the same process with all topper. Okay, it's the same process. Okay, so after this we can now proceed to the next stage. Stop it. So now this is the next stage where you attach this to this. Okay, so just like we did, you measure. Okay, don't just start cutting anywhere. Try to measure so you save your topper. You save your art paper. This is the glitter paper, like 400 or 350 or so, or 380. I know it's not more than 400. So you cut out. Next thing you do your gum. So you carefully apply this. So always please learn. There are some that we applied at the back. We apply the gum at the back. Some apply in the front. But whenever I'm making this customized topper, okay, I'm placing this, then I'm placing this on top. Okay, because this is where you want the design to come out. So you can leave it to dry a little. Okay. So while I leave it to dry, let's make 5 toppers. So this is the same way you cut. Okay. When I started, it wasn't this perfect, though. It wasn't this easy. It was very difficult, but as I practiced and practiced, I got the hang of it. So let's use craft knife for this. So we are cutting this way. Here is our 5. So we're going to be attaching a glitter paper. Let's pause. So when we're waiting for our number 60 to dry, let's do a 5. Okay, this time I'm using blue glitter paper. Blue is also very beautiful. So mind you, this one I'm doing it like this. Okay, so I'm applying the gum. I said to myself that in this class, I'm not going to try to portray a perfect video. I want to teach and let everyone understand. So I'm not editing the video. I'm giving you exactly what to do as it is. Okay? There's no editing to this video. The only editing I did is cutting it little by little, so you can download easily. So this is my 5. Okay, while I'm waiting for the 5 to dry, let's go back and assist. So we're going to cut. You know, cutting with glitter paper is easier, very easy because it's foam. Okay, it's just foam with the added glitter on top, so it's very easy than cutting with the card. I hope you are seeing this. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Okay, fourth round. So let's use our craft knife to do the remaining work. it is under 60. Okay, so the same process. Use a skewer. We have to cut this into pieces. I'm waiting for plate. I'm waiting for gum to get hot so I can stick the skewer. Let's cut this. Hope you're seeing what I'm doing. Okay, here's our 5. So you can actually do this. Have you seen something like this before? Okay, so let's use silver plane to do this. So let's cut on this. Before I add our silver plate, let's do something to this. Okay. Actually, this is your number 5. If you want to put a 5 on a cake, this is number 5 for you. I hope you are aware. Just put your skewer, add your skewer, and you have your 5 top. Okay, so I'm just showing you something. Okay, but before this, let's make this beautiful. Now I'm adding the gum at the back. You know, by now you might have guessed what I want to do. Don't add too much. I'm placing this and I'm cutting. You all know how I cut the PJ mask, so I've taught you toppers. From toppers that you get this. Okay, so this is it. So we're adding our gum once again. So while waiting for this to dry, let's attach this. Stop. Okay, for this gum, okay, this is what we use. This is glue stick, okay. So I'm taking one. This is how you do it. Take one. The one that was
inside.
The one inside is almost getting finished. So you just take one and pass it through this way to meet it, okay? That's how it works. Then you on it. The heat will melt it for you and to bring it out through this way. So So this is existing topper, okay? Now, for this, let's cut around. You're already familiar with this. So there you have it. Okay. The same way, get your skewer. Okay. So this is it. Hello. So for the cupcake topper, whichever character it is, you download it. After downloading, you take it to a printing press, they'll print for you. Now there are two ways to print. Either you print without like this, or you print with a circle. You will tell them that you want to use a circle around the picture so it will be easy to cut. Now this is fine. but this is finer and easier to cut. So I'll cut the same thing. If you want to write the person name around on the cake, you can just write different letter A, B, C, D, E, F, however I want to do it. Okay, so I'm using Hello Kitty for this one. So now look at this. They put these two lines, one is thicker and one is tiny. The tiny one is where you will cut from. Okay, so you cut on that line. It's very easy. That's why I said you put your follow that black line, the tiny one, and cut. So this is it. Okay, the same thing with this one. The same way I taught you how to cut. You have to leave a tiny black pause. To carry me. So this is how you do it. You do the rest of them and place on the cupcake. Now for these frames which you see on cakes, okay, look at them. You see them on cakes. I already sent you the video how you will download. Okay, so you can see I have them many because what I do, I print, and each time I go to print, I print and remain excess. So after downloading your picture and you print, don't print it alone. Okay, go to the cyber cafe. You understand? Tell them to put a line in the middle and a line outside. Okay, now if you want to attach a picture to this, they'll put a line and put this line, then they'll carry the picture and place here. Okay, so when you're going to print this, don't just print one, print as many as possible. Okay, leave some empty, write some happy birthday like this one. Like this one now, you can't write on it, so I just print happy birthday in case I need it on a cake. Now look at this. This I wrote happy birthday, and here is empty. The reason why I left it empty is that I can actually add a name here. Okay, now this one is empty in case the write-up is not happy birthday. In case it's something else, you can just write it here. And after, but before you write, you have to cut. Okay, you either cut leaving a small white space, or you cut on the black line. Whichever way you cut is okay. So you can cut. Okay, so the same way you do, you can cut, then do your write-up. Then after your write-up, for this you use your skewer, but you cut into two. So you use your glue gun too, the same way. Does not pull out. So the same way you put your glue gun and you attach on the cake. So if you want a picture on it, download the image, that is this flower frame, then get the picture, go with two of them to the printing press. You attach the picture to this frame. And if you want only the picture, you can just print only the picture for you and put a round line beside. If you want it in a square form, you can actually do it in a square form. So that's that for picture and frame. Okay, now are you seeing this? You can also design this, okay? And since it's low, let's use red, okay? So you measure first, okay? And they're already printed and I've already cut. So I just want to show you some certain things. That this the same process I told you for the fabulous, you can do it for any customized cake topper you want. You can do any customized paper topper you want. Okay, so I told you there's some we place on top, right? There's some we place under. For this, I place it on top. So after this, you cut. Pause, not stop, of course. So I finished cutting with scissors. So the next thing you're going to do now for the inside is to cut with your craft knife, okay? So I'm gonna do that. So this is it. So I need to do the same way. Okay. Get your skewer. Okay, so this applies to whatever you want to do with your topper. Okay, stop. Okay, so now this is one. This is actually one. Okay, and this is already finished work. Okay, see before it I started, and this is the finished work. So just like others too, same thing. Yeah, attach your sometimes add two, because I add on depending on how heavy. So you have your one topper. You can try to add a bow here. You can try to add a character. Let's see. You can try to add a Hello Kitty here. And you have Hello Kitty one. Okay? So the same thing, this is 50 and fabulous. Already cut. Okay? So you can still click on this the same way. So this one was cut with the Spendulux paper. Okay, the black one, this is the gold one. Okay, while this log was cut with a glitter paper. So whichever one you cut, you still work. This is beautiful. You see it in the cake, it's very beautiful. So I want to design this so you guys can see. Stop. So you're going to, let's use silver. I'm going to use silver and this red for this. Okay. totally something different. Okay, so apply again. This time I'm applying at the back. I hope you can notice it, not at the front. There's too much done here, so I'm removing it. So I'll pass this one. Cut this way. So use your imagination, create something. Okay. This is it. Okay. So pause. So after making this, you can decide to add beauty to it. Okay. So use your topper, your cutter, favorite cutter, to mark this. Okay. So I can. This is love shaped. You cut. Cut out. You cut out the love shape. A little bit bigger. Let's do it. Yes. As they go. So this is beautiful. You can touch on the cake. very beautiful topper.